So it being my first real fishing trip of 2020, I was bound to forget something or screw something up, and guess what I forgot? If you guessed my backup battery for my GoPro, you'd be correct. So I won't have as good and long of videos I'm probably planning on, but we're gonna make the best of it. Got a nice shiner here that I caught yesterday at the cabin, and we're going to, let me get my hands off before I go touching that bag again. Probably won't be holding on to these, so it's probably all for nothing. But we're gonna get a cat line out here first. Came down here last winter with a couple buddies, and we actually caught some catfish when it was real cold. Well, it was a nice sunny day like this, but the water was real cold. You don't want real big chunks when it's cold out. Nice small chunk, cut bait. Got a 3/0 circle hook here. Hook him right to the eyes there like that. Maybe I'll go through the meatier part of his head. That didn't feel too secure. Yeah, there we go. Get through some bone and hold it on there. Just got a small 3/4 ounce egg sinker on 14-pound main line, 25-pound leader there. Very simple setup. Nothing too fancy. And what I'm working with here is, this is a nice big hole out here. This whole thing is a hole. It ranges anywhere from 5 feet up around there, and there's some pockets of 11, 12, 13 feet deep areas out there. Big current coming in here, and it's a nice deep flat really right out here and just in the middle, and fish really like to cruise it. I do some really good night fishing here during the warmer months, but here in the cold months we found out that the catfish do come up here and feed on this flat when the sun's on it last year, so that's what we're going for today. I'm gonna launch that sucker out there, and it's so windy out that I don't think I'm gonna put it all the way in the rod holder, because otherwise it's just gonna, the bell's gonna ring like crazy. So I'm just gonna prop it up like that. And stick our bell on it so we can listen for it. I just have a bobber and hook set up on my other setup, my fluger here. I'm gonna try some night crawlers under a bobber, see if I get anything. May go to the bottom with this too. We'll see. Just really pleased to actually find some bait this time of year, so thank you Walmart for actually providing something of service for once. But these night crawlers are definitely old. They stunk up my fridge pretty good, which is not fun, but pretty limited on where I can buy bait nowadays. All the bait stores around here closed, and I'm stuck with Walmart, or if I want live minnows I gotta drive 45 minutes to an hour to get them. So fish is what I have. I was really wishing I had minnows today, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers or something like that. So probably won't do too much video unless things start getting kind of hot and heavy. Got my nice wading boots on here so I can kind of stand out here, be able to cast out pretty far. That's a bad example of pretty far, pretty terrible cast. We'll see if anything's sitting right there. There's like a weed bed and then a drop off. It goes in about 4 or 5 feet right there. So, oh, got something already. Got him. Didn't take long. What is it? Little largemouth. Wee little largemouth. Like I said, I got some jigs and stuff. I brought all my artificial tackle with me. Yep, definitely a largemouth, not a spotted bass. So may throw some jigs out here. I know this is a really good crappie spot. Catch a lot of smallmouth here too, and it's warmer out. Pretty basic fishing today. I'm just happy to be able to get out in this weather this time of year. There we go. A little further out in that deep hole there. Minnows are where it's at in this spot though, because you can kind of weed out the smaller fish. You don't have to worry about messing around with them all day. They're just pecking at me. Oop, got him this time. What do we have? Got a big old slab gill. That's a good one. Not a huge slab, but solid bluegill. Probably about a 7-incher. Yeah, about 7-inch bluegill. All right, 2 fish on the board. Another fish on here on the night crawler. Rock bass this time. It's 3 species here. Nothing too big, but the fish are biting. Had the camera off because I figured that probably just another bluegill, but 4 species of the day. Nice little red ear here. A cool fish, or shell crackers as they call them down south, or brim. Heard that before too. Beautiful red ear. These guys get pretty big. Something here on the old cut bait. I think he's on too. Let's see. Yep. Fish on cut bait. Gotta be a kitty. Feels like a pretty nice one too. I was just getting ready to think, man, I might give this only 10 more minutes in this spot and then move somewhere else. But now we got a kitty. Feels like a pretty good one. For as cold as it is, he's giving me some solid head shakes out there. There he goes. He's waking up a little bit. Come on, buddy. Cut Creek chub, or actually that was a shiner, but either way, little chunk of cut bait. Oh, that's a real nice one. That's a real nice channel cat. I wish we had blue cats up here, but I'll take this. If I'll be able to grab him in the net. Get the net at least closer down here. I'll lose this guy. This feels like a pretty nice channel cat. Yeah, I'll bet he's 10. That could be a 10-pounder there. Yeah, he's realizing he's on. I'd like to have seen the hit this guy could have laid on here when it's warmer out. He might not be 10. He's a little shorter than I thought, but he's fat. Big head. I don't know. Yeah, that might be 10. That is a fat channel cat. Yeah. That's what I'm after right there. Let's see. Might need the pliers here. Yeah, I was just like thinking, yeah, not much is going on here. So maybe time to move, but I think I'm gonna hang out here for a little longer. Get the hook out of the net here. I'll probably just weigh him in the net. Net weighs 2 pounds, so it's already got him in there. Hopefully my scale has battery. It does. All right, let's see how much this girl weighs. Well, subtract the net, probably about 10.5 pounds, maybe a little under 10.5. That's what I'm after. Big old fat wintertime channel cat, just full of shad. Look at how dark she is. Just been laying on that bottom. So let's send you back, girl. Thank you for the fight. Go. You're twitching. There you go. That is a quality channel cat there. Yes. Good first catfish of the year. 10.5 pound channel cat in this part of the country. That could end up being my personal best for the year. So, way to start it off like that. Let's see if we can get a 12 pounder today. Or a 14, or dare I say it, a 15. Got something else messing with the cut bait again. I think I found the sweet spot out there. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh yeah. shakes on there. Yep. Number 2. That must be the sweet spot I'm casting into now. I got them figured out. This one feels pretty good too. It's hard to tell this time of year. They don't peel drag like they do when it's warm out, but it's still fun. Oh yeah. He's giving me some solid rolls and head shakes now. That ain't a bad one. Yeah, he's not as big as the last one, but he's solid. Another big old headed one. Yeah, you thought you were as big as the last guy, but you're not. Very dark. I'm just gonna get the fish grips on this one. Yeah, he's maybe only 6 pounds long, but not near as fat as the last one. Got him hooked in the whisker. He's got like a deformed mouth. No wonder he's just kind of picking it up and dropping it. Yeah, he's got a really funky mouth thing going on here. Let's see if I can show that to you guys. Oops. Yeah, see, I can't even like get the fish grips in your mouth. True river cat here is a jacked up mouth. Hey, come here, I want to show this mouth off. Yeah, it's like impossible to get the fish grips in this thing's mouth. Come on, open up again. There we go. Check it out. He's got a serious overbite. That's pretty wild. All right, let's let this ugly, weird-looking channel cat back in the water where she came from. You're a little more fired up than the last one out of the water, though. I'll say that. I think you think you're bigger than the last one was. There you go. Off to rain more terror out there in the depths. Going the wrong way, though. Going up shallow. That's back-to-back channel cats in about 5 minutes. Get out here without sinking. I've been casting more down here towards the tail end of the hole. A little bit more slack, but there's a little bit of a backward flow of the current. There must be an eddy somewhere out there that pushes the current back up towards the other side here. That's where I've been getting the action at. So I'm gonna keep casting there until it's done. And fish in the wintertime, when they stack up places thick. So there could be 100 of these guys out there for all I know. I mean, those could have been the only 2, but there could be a few more. We'll see. Stay tuned. Looks like something might be messing with it though. Oh yeah. Yep. Come on. Oh, it's going with it. I know it's not turtles because of how cold the water is, but they're almost hitting like turtles. That first one loaded it up decently, but the last 2 have been pretty just kind of picking it up and just shaking it a little bit. They're not really just hammering it. Oh, yeah, he's just barely picking that thing up. Oh, he might be on there. Let's see. Yeah, I can feel him. Got him. And this might be a bigger one. He's really giving me some head shakes out there. Oh, he's already coming up to the top. This feels like a real nice fish. Pecking at it like a bluegill, but he ain't no bluegill. Loosen up the drag a little bit, maybe we can get a little bit of screaming. Come on. He's coming up again. Yeah, he's not giant, but not bad either. You might split the difference between the first two. Might be 7 or 8 pounds. I'll get out of the weeds. Huh? He's got some length to him. Oh, look at that run. Oh, he's running right into the bank. That's another nice one. He realizes he's hooked now. Come on here. Catfish. See if I can get the fish grips in you. You're a nice one. You might go 8 or 9. Oops. And you saved my bait. Get my pliers. There we go. Yeah, let's get a weight on you. Yeah, I'll bet you go 8.5. Let's see. See, yeah, a little over 8. Probably once you take the fish grips off, about 8.5. Another good fish. All right, whisker fish, you get to go home. Let's send you back. Oh, don't roll on me. Let me get the fish grips out of your mouth first. You're all fired up. You're the most fired up fish today. I thought you were gonna be like 12 pounds when I first started reeling you in. There you go. The warmer it's getting, the more fired up they're getting. This head's such a nice appetizing looking piece. It's still got all the entrails hanging out of it. I think I'm gonna fire it right back out there. All right, let's get another one. Well, I still got a line out, but sun's getting a little low. It's starting to cool off some. Got the Super Bowl starting in about about an hour and a half. So I think I'm gonna call it quits here. Probably give this a couple more minutes to soak, see if anything picks it up. But been a pretty successful day. Got 3 really nice channel cats. Caught a handful of other fish before I started getting into the catfish, so that was fun too. But mission accomplished. Did get some nice wintertime channel cats. Couldn't think of a better way to spend a beautiful, warm, sunny day here in the middle of the winter. So if anybody else is having this sort of weather right now, I hope y'all are out enjoying it. Until next time, we'll catch you outside.